second message is sent us, and it says, may I read it?
Yeah, you may read it.
Okay. As seen on Fox, I sense the Bears in Washington will combine for more than 75 points.
And it was 46-41 the score, which is very
41.
unusual. Usually games are about 50 points or so.
Yeah, very high.
So that was very high, so I got to read the next one.
And if not this weekend, then within a few weeks, Kim and Kanye will announce their engagement.
Get out of here!
Yes, and that just happened last night.
You gotta be kidding me. That's wild.
This is so crazy.
Yeah.
Now I feel like you're in my head, and I don't want you to know my other thoughts. Now I'm getting a little creeped out. I'm just going to tuck this.
Jennifer Lawrence, for a movie that's not getting a lot of publicity, Silver Linings Playbook.
Oh.
I don't know if you know.
Yes, we've heard about that.
I've heard of it.
But she'll win for Best Actress.
Oh,
and they're probably up against a lot of competition. Actually, right here, just think. I write down impressions, and I've been sitting in the green room, and I just get these things all the time. Think of somebody you know who I couldn't possibly know. Somebody who you know that I couldn't possibly know. So nobody around here. And what is this person's name?
Caldwell.
Caldwell. Okay, good. And then how old is Caldwell?
90.
90 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. I actually wrote down, these are the things I wrote down here. Look what I had here. Does Caldwell have brown hair?
Yes.
And I have a letter C and a 91.
You know what? He just turned 91.
Oh, my word.
That's my grandfather.
We got to go. We got to go. Sidney Friedman, everybody, is amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
See you tomorrow.
We are going to put your skills to the challenge, and people are going to be able to judge for themselves. Val is in the audience right now. So, Val, what's the first thing we're going to be doing?
Okay, the first thing we're going to be doing is we got two of our audience members, one to think of a letter, one to think of a number, and so we're going to introduce them now. Anita, stand up. Cheryl, stand up. Okay, so Anita, you had a number, correct? Right.
Hi, Anita. Hi there. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
And just to confirm now, you haven't told anybody the number.
Have not told anyone.
And you haven't told me, obviously.
Have not told you especially.
Right, and you were chosen by the producers. I didn't choose you.
Exactly.
Right? So there's no coercion.
There's been no communication between the two of you.
Absolutely.
Completely random.
What I want you to do now is to imagine you're like a cell tower, and I'm the cell phone receiving. You're the transmitter, I'm the receiver. There's just no radiation in this case.
That's
well, actually there is. You're going to radiate that the number that you're thinking of. You're going to radiate that out. Just imagine that, and put yourself in that place of mind. And people in the audience will probably pick up some of this too. People at home as well. So radiate it. Actually, immediately I get it's in the 60s. Is it in the 60s?
Oh, he's good. Yes.
It is?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Okay, and this is test conditions here, and I'm probably not going to get right on this. Keep thinking it, and people, so it's either in fact, you know, you're standing very straight. Your weight is evenly distributed. Some people are leaning on one foot or the other, but you stand, so it's an even number just based on that body language. Is it even? It is? Okay, great.
He's
now,
good.
everybody in the audience and people at home.
This is spooky good.
I know. And this is the kind of thing people have heard about. You've just never seen it before. People claim to do things, but I'm going to attempt. It's either 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 66, 64, 60. How many people in the audience, by show of your hands, how many people got 68? How many people in the audience are thinking 68?
I had 3.
No, but right now, 68? I'm getting 68. Is your number 68?
It's 68.
It is, yes.
Yes. Good. It was 68. I don't know. How did he do that?
Wow.
I know it's Halloween, but that's spooky.
Congratulations on your new show.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, you probably knew years ago I was going to have this.
I predicted this back in 1973.
73, you know, I was going to have this. 9 years
You were
before
selected
I was
at
born.
random, and I asked you, Chloe, to do something for us. I asked you to draw a picture. And I said you could draw absolutely any picture. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And you had a free choice of this. I didn't tell you what to draw. I didn't have you select anything to draw. You drew it all on your own. And did you do it alone?
Yes, I
You
did.
So normally, this is the kind of thing that would be quite impossible. What we're about to do is create a connection, and then we're going to get to you in just a moment with something else that's really remarkable. We're going to create a connection. It's actually going to be a deeper, more powerful connection that you probably felt with almost any other individual in your life. And after we do this, your connections with others that follow, especially with relationships that you have, will be even more powerful from this, just from this experience alone. What I want you to do right now is to actually imagine that picture that you drew and try to transmit it to me as if you're like a cell tower sending out the signal to me. And you almost feel as you're doing this, as I try to connect with you and connect with that image, I'm going to try to, we'll almost feel like we're one together, like we're completely one. That's good? Okay, boom, there we are. And I'm sensing something breathing and living. It has a life to it. Is that right? You didn't draw an inanimate object, something that's like a chair or a house or something. This is more some. In fact, it's just kind of like a horse, but it's not a horse. Does that make sense to you? Mm-hmm. I'm getting some. Okay, hold on here. I'm gonna. Oh, okay. I get something like this.
Getting high off the Sharpie fumes.
All right, open your envelopes. Open them up. And I'm going to just show you. Just rip them open there.
That's a sealed envelope.
Right.
Hermetically sealed, as they say in the business.
Quickly open it up and get the next one out. Very good.
Alrighty.
And we had you do it in 3 envelopes just in case there was any possibility that somebody could look through or anything like this. We wanted to make sure that there was a complete secret what you drew. Because this is the kind of thing that normally cannot be done, and this is something I've worked for almost 18 years to do this. Look at, well, okay. You are quite an artist, my dear. Hold on here. Let's turn this around. Hold that if you would, please. And I think, can we get a nice close-up of that? Michael, can you see that there?
Oh my goodness.
Now she drew a beautiful, it's a unicorn, is that correct? It's a unicorn.
That is remarkable.